Imagine Western New York without the Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station. Critical infrastructure left vulnerable. An international border less secure. Impaired disaster response. The local economy impacted. Our national security at risk. It's more than just an airbase. It's our future. This is Joint Base Niagara. Military value, efficiency, uniqueness. The base holds tremendous military value for the U.S. with qualified and ready units, as well as the infrastructure and equipment to support them. Joint Base Niagara is home to the 914th Airlift Wing of the U.S. Air Force Reserve, the 107th Airlift Wing of the New York Air National Guard, U.S. Army Reserve and Army National Guard units, as well as the Buffalo Military Entrance Processing Station, which provides enlistment services for all branches of the military. Base is home to nearly 3,000 military, civilian, and contract personnel. The 987-acre base is modernized and fully equipped with 2 runways, including an 11,000-foot hardened main runway that can handle any aircraft in the U.S. Air Force inventory. 9 C-130H-2 Hercules aircraft with space for 36 equivalent aircraft. 390,000 square feet of ramp space. 4 hangars designed for large aircraft. Hydrant refueling system, the second largest in the Northeast, and other amenities. The base will soon house a C-130 training simulator under construction for the 914th that will make the base a regional C-130 training center for the Northeast and a sensitive compartmented information facility for the remotely piloted aircraft mission of the 107th. The base benefits from tremendous support from the Niagara Military Affairs Council, or NIMAC.
Our board of directors is made up of people from the business community, former commanders of the air base, and elected officials. The Niagara Military Affairs Council has worked for the past 20 years on behalf of the air base.
It's a real community effort that we're working together to support this base, and I know firsthand what this base means to this region. There is a payroll of approximately $88 million annually with approximately 3,000 jobs that they provide. They're the #1 employer for this region, for at least Niagara County.
The Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station is a huge economic driver with approximately a $200 million economic impact on the regional economy. It is the largest employer in Niagara and encompasses residents from both Erie and Niagara counties. Direct spending on payroll and services, as well as contractual opportunities for local businesses, is huge, and it keeps our economy stable.
The Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station makes financial sense because it leverages efficiencies and provides direct cost savings to our military. More than just a military installation, Joint Base Niagara houses multiple branches of the military.
The Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station has a joint use agreement with the Niagara Frontier Transportation Authority. This joint use agreement provides cost savings for both parties, and that we both share in the maintenance and operation of the main runway of the Niagara Falls Airport. In addition, the NFTA, through an agreement with the New York Power Authority, is able to provide low-cost power directly to the Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station.
The base is used for regional emergency preparedness and disaster response. The Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station is a unique military base. The airport runway has never been closed due to weather. A C-130 can fly directly from Niagara to Europe without refueling. It is located 5 miles from the Canadian border. It is within 500 miles of 38% of the U.S. population and 59% of the Canadian population, or nearly 140 million people. The base has hosted national and international training exercises, and it is proximate to critical infrastructure including the 3rd largest hydroelectric power plant in the U.S. and other critical infrastructure. The Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station is first and foremost an aircraft installation. The 914th Airlift Wing currently flies the C-130H-2 Hercules, one of the most reliable models in the transport fleet. To maintain military transport capability, the existing C-130s at Niagara Falls should be upgraded through the Avionics Modernization Program, or replaced with the newer H-3 model or the newest J model aircraft. Upgrading the C-130 mission, combined with the new training simulator, will ensure that the base continues to serve as a regional training center into the future. The 107th Airlift Wing officially ended its association with the 914th in 2014 as it took on a remotely piloted aircraft mission, flying the MQ-9 Reaper for close air support and intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance.
It's something we call the Sunrise mission. It's the future of the Air Force and the Air National Guard. The 107th is uniquely positioned to take on this mission. We've had many conversions over the years, and each and every one has been tremendously successful. We're really looking forward to the launch and recovery element being placed at Niagara Falls. This is where the actual MQ-9s will fly in and out of Niagara Falls.
The new mission does not bring airframes to the base, but an opportunity exists to station a launch and recovery element at Niagara, given the available infrastructure, including hangar space and significant experience of the 107th. The RPA mission also includes a sensitive compartmented information facility that may hold potential for other military or civilian applications. An opportunity also exists to return an air refueling mission at the base, capitalizing on the hardened runway capable of accommodating large, heavy aircraft, as well as the existing hydrant refueling system, which requires minimal work to bring it to operational status. An opportunity exists to expand the role of the 107th in cybersecurity operations, which is a growth area in defense spending. The Western New York region is already a leader in cybersecurity with experts in industry and academia.
Here at UB, we have a Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity, and this Center of Excellence was certified by NSA, National Security Agency, and DHS, Department of Homeland Security. And our objective is to do research in cybersecurity and also educate students. And we do it at the bachelor's, master's, and PhD level.
Data-intensive operations at the base, including the RPA mission and cybersecurity, will be supported by a complementary civilian effort undertaken by the Niagara County Department of Economic Development to assess and plan for fiber optic infrastructure around the Niagara Falls Air Base and beyond, ensuring that the base has the infrastructure necessary to support the missions of the future. From Rochester to Buffalo, Western New York is home to more than a dozen colleges and universities, which provide both a mechanism for training our servicemen and women as well as opportunities to partner in the research and development of new technologies and solutions to aid our military. In fact, the University at Buffalo houses more than 160 research centers.
We need to look at fostering partnerships between the base, education, and industry.
Aerospace companies Calspan, Lockheed Martin, and Moog In-Space Propulsion are all located adjacent to the Niagara Falls airfield. Automobile giants Ford and General Motors have assembly plants in western New York. Yahoo constructed a major data center in central Niagara County, and IBM will soon anchor the Buffalo Information Technologies Innovation and Commercialization Hub. The region's industrial legacy was created by abundant, low-cost power, which is now driving the new economy of western New York. The military can capitalize on this momentum through new research partnerships. And there is plenty of room to grow. The Air Base has undeveloped acreage that can accommodate additional uses or building construction. The former U.S. Army Reserve Center site, which includes hangar space, is being conveyed to a local redevelopment authority for reuse, targeting the private sector aviation and aerospace industries. The former Bell Aerospace plant, now the Wheatfield Business Park, has almost 1 million square feet of leasable space. And the 217-acre New York State certified shovel-ready development site located adjacent to the Air Base has been pre-permitted to allow rapid development.
We're looking to bring other agencies, federal agencies like the Border Patrol, onto Niagara to provide an environment that is secure and less costly for them.
While providing access to secure grounds, a small arms training facility, explosive ordnance detection, fire protection, a fitness center, dining facilities, and more. In fact, U.S. Customs and Border Protection has identified Niagara Air Reserve Station as the preferred site for its new Border Patrol Station within the Niagara Area of Responsibility, and the U.S. Coast Guard has toured the base to examine opportunities for housing the aviation wing of Sector Buffalo, providing central access to Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, and our maritime border. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, Immigrations and Customs Enforcement, and Transportation Security Administration might also benefit from co-location at Joint Base Niagara. A qualified and ready force stationed on an international border. A legacy of service in defense of our nation. A history of successful deployments, and the ability to accommodate new missions and easily adapt to rapidly changing conditions in the global world. Ask yourself, is our country safe without the Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station? The time to build on our strengths is now. The time is right for Joint Base Niagara.